4 million mules plundered from our possession. Yesterday they're dragging our plows, today they're canonized as citizens. Venerated as voters, exalted as bankers and congressmen. Now, to complete their glorification in this so-called civil rights bill, it would enshrine these dumb as dirt beasts as our full equals. Unless we object, the U.S. Army invades our states, confiscates our plantation, purges us from power, and locks down our streets like a military state to keep our rage at bay. Now, we got these tar-loving missionaries soiling our land with their so-called schools. Schools for savages. Friends, you educate a dog, you get an educated dog. Even God on high can't make mongrels men. Yet these kennels are breeding them to completely take over our world. Our Southern Cross is under siege, and the flower of her people defiled. Once virulent proud, we've been brought to our knees, stripped and ravaged by a godless enemy. But our cross shall rise. Say rise!
Rise!
And it shall destroy God's enemy in the great winepress of heaven's wrath. For the Lord says, I'm raising an army, O Babylon, a mighty and dreadful army, and I will strike you down for the wrong done, my people. Wipe you from the earth. Sons of the Southern Cross, we are God's army, his battle axe and his sword. And he promises to each and every one of us, cursed is he who holds back his sword from bloodshed. Soon and very soon, by God's reckoning and by our own, our cross shall rise, and these dogs will be put down. The damned fear the apocalypse, and the faithful bring it on!
Please, they're just kids. We're on our way to the
White House honorees of President Ulysses S. Grant. Only you had a little setback en route, meaning you were cremated for these beams. The Jubilee conquer America. You think you staved off the apocalypse? You just fanned the flames. Ezekiel chapter 9 verse 7. Slaughter them as I've commanded, and fill the courtyard with their twisted bodies.
I know you.
Hello, Ella.
So tonight's your rite of passage.
Something like that.
Don't cross over. You can't take this back.
Take back? Well, I've waited my whole life for this.
You're no murderer. You're angry.
Quiet!
You were a kind boy until your father...
Shut up! You shut up! It's people like you I've always hated.
Not true. You love Mama and she loved you, remember? Remember.
Time and youth blur the mind. But I'll never forget that day. The look in Miss Sarah's eyes as I drove you out of her life. The way she looked at me from then on. She never touched or held me again. That day stole her from both of us.
What happened to her?
Huh?
Mama, is she alive?
Hang them.